Shabbat shalom. It's the Most High Sabbath day. It's your brother Yeremiah. Man, what a week. What a week I just come off of. You know, we're a little short staffed at work. And, man, I had to do extra work. Man, you talking about tired. I feel like I wrestled with a bear yesterday on the real. But the Most High is good. He let me get through it. You know, I really wanted to go to the assembly today. I really had it on my mind to go to the assembly. But, you know, it just like Yahushua say, what he said, the flesh, what he say? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You know what I'm saying? I had to go and give me some rest. Right up. Yeah, it's been pretty tough for me all week, so. But I thank everybody, you know, for, you know, shouts out for my birthday and stuff like that. Still getting a few shouts out. Definitely going on. I appreciate everybody. You know, and good looking out, you know. I'm gonna say this. I've been on this series. I had in 10, but I'm gonna have to double up. I'm gonna try to start on it today between today and tomorrow. Start talking about Shabbat, which is the some people call it the Feast of Pentecost. You know, people say Pentecost, but it's Shabbat in Hebrew. I'm gonna try to get that out. It's toward the end of this month, but I'm gonna try to get it out early so y'all that want to participate or what have you, you can, you know, go through it. Because it is a commandment, it ain't a suggestion. You know what I'm saying? Keeping our heritage alive. We do all kind of other foods heritage. You know, like we've been taught Christmas and Valentine's Day, all this. You really don't even know what you celebrate when you celebrate Valentine's Day. You know, it stems from evil. It'd be a good thing, try to make something good out of it, but it's evil practice. You know what I'm saying? Most holidays are very satanic, and you don't understand. You know, but I'm gonna touch a little bit about, man, you're gonna walk this faith, you're gonna walk this life. You know what I'm saying? You have to separate yourself, because that's really what holiness means. You know what I'm saying? It means to be separate. You know, it don't mean to be like everybody else. When you choose this life, you know, it's made for you to be separate. It's not to just, when we sell ourselves cheap. It's funny how we supposed to be separated, and we are the kings and queens of the Most High. But what we'll bow down to we'll bow down to some. I put the word holy up there. We'll bow down to lesser beings. We supposed to be royalty, but yet we don't even move like royalty. You shouldn't be with. You know what? I watched the movie the other weekend, and it was showing royalty, and it was showing with this couple that just had got married, the king and queen. You know what I'm saying? How he didn't even go to regular people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a king. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up going to this little party, and it was cool, and he blessed the people. You know, but you know, it was just showing you, you know, how it just didn't get down like that. So I'll put up the word holy here. I already know what it means and everything. But
Strong's H 6944. Kodesh.
So to be Kodesh means to be holy. And we got a whole lot of people, especially when Pentecost is coming. Because, you know, Pentecostals and apostolic churches, a lot of them, boy, they love that Acts 2. You know what I'm saying? And being holy, and then we got the Church of God in Christ with the holiness. Well, we're going to see what holiness mean and holy mean. You know what I'm saying? It ain't one of these denominations. First of all, brother, in Acts chapter 2, the men of Israel celebrate Shabbat, which is one of 3 Sabbaths that you must come to the land. Which the other one was Feast of Unleavened Bread, which we already done Passover, and Shabbat and Feast of Tabernacles. 3 times you're supposed to have brung an offering to the Creator. 3 times. It had nothing to do with no apostolic church and the way they teach it and what's going on, man. That ain't how they did. That ain't how they did, but I'm gonna have to do a separate teaching on that. I'm gonna try to stay on it. Are we gonna remix it for those that didn't get it?
Strong's H 6944. Kodesh. Kodesh.
So to be Kodesh, you know what I'm saying? Apartness. You know, you can't be with everybody else. Apartness. You were chosen for a higher being. You ever just been somewhere where you mentally and you know your whole mental, you in a whole nother place, but you got this friend or whatever. They're in a fleshly state and you in a spiritual state. And they trying to live in that carnal, fleshly mode. And you see the silliness in it because you've been there before. Not to say that you better, but you've been there before. And you know that leads to nothing. And you can tell that road, but you know, that person can't see it because they don't have the spiritual means, eyes to see it and to live it. At this point, doesn't mean that they're not going to get it. Just at that point, but apartness. You ain't supposed to let everybody touch you. You ain't supposed to be going to every little thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get killed, especially at some of these clubs. You know what I'm saying? Some of them time, I'm going to have a good time. It's my birthday. Yeah, got my birthday. I'm going to toss it up. Yeah, got your little drink and stuff and go get shot on the way out. That ain't how it rolls. All around the world, ain't just Houston. Man, it's a bunch of people out there, man. Them boys riding around with military grade stuff, man. But you gotta have the Most High with you. You always gotta look over your shoulder, assume nothing, and trust nothing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, period. But apartness, sacredness. You know what I'm saying? How can it be sacred if everybody gets some of it? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing special about it. Everybody can go get it. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let your being be like that. You know, it's something special for the special person that's supposed to have it can cherish it and understand it. And it actually means something. Separateness. You gotta separate. We want to be friends with now, in the act of witnessing to a devil worshiper, that's cool. But you witnessing. They ain't your best friend. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't your best friend. They but need a sacrifice. You gonna be the one. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna be the one. So you gotta be set apart. Cause that's really what it means, set apartness. You see it at the bottom right there? Put it up close to the top. Kodesh, a sacred place or thing. You can have a sacred place on your body. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have a kid rating. Well, this is for kids. But I'm going to say it in a more, let's just call it vagina and penis. That's a sacred place on your body. Everybody should know about it. Everybody shouldn't be dealing with it. Or place or thing. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody should be in the secret garden that shouldn't be in the secret garden. You understand what I'm saying, lady? I mean, nobody needs to know about your thing. Consecrate. You understand what I'm saying? You consecrate by, you know what? Taking care of your being. You know what? Not allowing your temple to be vandalized and spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Defaced. You understand what I'm saying? Your temple. Your temple. Don't you know ye are God? You know what I'm saying? Let's get that. Your temple. I think it's 2 Corinthians. Let's see. because you have to see yourself as special. A lot of times people give themselves away and they don't see themselves as special. You know what I'm saying? They don't even see each other as special. Let's see. Maybe First Corinthians. Let's see. I'd like to show it if I talk about it. 3:16. Okay, here you go. First Corinthians. I stand corrected. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye that ye are the temple of Yah, the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? Do you know that's the part of your being that you have from the Father, your spirit, your breath? I think in the Greek it's called puna or whatever. Let's get it.
Strong's G 4151. Pneuma.
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 Pneuma. Because I want to give you correct information. You understand what I'm saying? Living, giving spirit, human soul that has left the body. Spirit higher than man, but lower than God. You understand what I'm saying? Different, all the different definitions. Breath, meaning breath. You know what I'm saying? So we are that part of the Creator in us. Or we want to deal with cheaply earthly people that don't mean us no good. We want to hang with them because we want to be accepted. Maybe we don't have a whole lot of, and you know, sometimes, but I'm going to tell you, if you're going to do a work for the Creator, you understand what I'm saying? I'm looking you dead in the camera. You're going to have to separate yourself. You're going to be around. That's when the Most High has his best relationship with you, when it's one-on-one. We like to almost think, you know, we being alone or something. Let me tell you something. Sometimes being alone is good for a season. I'm not saying for your whole life, but for a season. You know, because you can get your temple together. You understand what I'm saying? Ladies, you've been out here and you know, we've been in the streets. Not all ladies, we ain't talking about you, Proverbs 31 woman. You understand what I'm saying? The ones from the part of the chapter where it started talking about the virtuous woman, because before that it talked about a woman that take down a king. I just had that previously on the teaching. You understand what I'm saying? But we talking about you good Proverbs 31 woman. This ain't got nothing to do with it, because you holding that down. You understand what I'm saying? Your man ain't wondering, or you telling me you going to the store, he ain't looking at you side-eyed. You understand what I'm saying? He know you going to that store. You understand what I'm saying? Or if you're a good man, that woman trusts you. You understand? She know you coming home. You're an excellent provider, and you know how to express yourself, and you know how to be a person, and you bring that check home. You handle the business. You understand what I'm saying? Woman not going too much to nowhere. She be a fool. The Bible says a foolish woman plucketh her house down. You know what I'm saying? And if you dealing with a foolish person, you're gonna have to separate yourself. I think that boy Fred Genius got a song called "Separate Yourself." I love that song. You have to. You know, we in the spring feast. It ain't during this era. It's time for reflection, and it's time to get your stuff together. We can't be just mixing and doing everything. Man, at some point you got to come out the world if you want to achieve a higher spirit out. You know what I'm saying? But it say, know ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you. In you. If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall God destroy. This is the New Testament. You want to defile it? It says that the Most High will destroy it at the end with judgment. It says, for the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. So we got to be separated. We got to be for a holy purpose. We're not here for all the foolishness. We're not here for all the foolishness at all. And I'm gonna pause this video because I got my dog out there, and I want to bring it in. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pause. said, you got to know whose temple that you are. At the end of the day, you got to know whose temple that you are. And it got to be a separation. You know, because like I say, let's look at this. Let's look at the situation. The woman of Samaria. I'm gonna read it down and I'm gonna show you an example of something real quick. This is John Yehukanan chapter 4 verse 7. And there cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Yeshua said unto her, give me to drink. For the disciples were gone away unto the city to buy meat. Then said the Samaritan woman unto him, how is it being that you, a Jew, askest drink of me, which I am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealing with the Samaritan. Back in 2 Kings, the 17th chapter, this is what she's really referring to. You know, the Jews were being expelled out and the Samaritans was coming in. Basically, is how it is today. You understand what I'm saying? The real, I ain't gonna say the real, I'm just say the Israelites of the Bible really aren't in the land now. You understand what I'm saying? Now you got a people there, just like you had a people back there in their day. They didn't get along. But it says, and Yeshua answered and said unto her, if thou knowest the gift of God, and whom it is that said to thee, give me drink, thou wouldest have asked him, he would have given thee living water. The woman said unto him, sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then thou hast the living water? See, she's carnal, he on the spiritual level. Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which give us drink, and have drank therefore themselves and his children and his cattle? Yeshua answered and said unto her, whosoever drinketh this water shall thirst again. Now he on the spiritual side. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like today. You have a people that's replacing us in our land right now, opposing, like, you know, doing the things that we should be doing. You understand what I'm saying? In Israel. I'm going to tell you that right now. You understand what I'm saying? So, it says, but whosoever drinketh the water shall I give him shall never thirst. But the water I shall give him, him shall be in the well of water springing up unto everlasting life. Now, I'm going to just jump down for the sake of time, going to 16. Yeshua said unto her, go, call thy husband and come hither. You see, she couldn't get it when he was trying to talk on the spiritual level. What you going to draw water with? Now, he talking about a whole, he on the spiritual side, she on the carnal side. She thinking about real water and, you know, how you going to get it out? And he just told you. If you knew who you was talking to, you would get the everlasting water, living water. You understand what I'm saying? But she on the carnal level. And see, sometimes you're a spiritual person, you dealing with these shallow people. You get what I'm saying? So, now he going to step to her and give her something for thought. You understand what I'm saying? Now he going to read an email like you said. And Yeshua said, go, call thy husband and come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Yeshua said unto her, thou hast well said, I have no husband. For thou hast 5 husbands. And he whom thou hast is not thy husband. It is that says thou truly. So, and the woman said unto him, sir, I perceive thou art a prophet. Because he done told, he said, go call your husband. And as you can see in verse, because he done got what he can talk to her, because he was trying to tell her about the living water. She can identify. For one, she wasn't from our nation in our custom. he just lived there and occupied a certain thing. It's kind of like Christianity is when it comes to the heritage and everything of Israelites. But a lot of people have adopted our custom and made them their own. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a difference between an Israelite and a Christian. Not that they don't. I'm not saying you have different types of Israelites. You have non-messianic and you have messianic Israelites. But this whole Bible, these were the Israelites. You're not going to find the word Methodist in the Gospels or in the Torah, the whole Bible. You're not going to find all these different denominations that you have today. And I'm not trying to knock nobody, but you're not going to find them in the Word. But you are going to find Israel. You understand what I'm saying? Because this who is what for. This is our heritage. A lot of people are directing it. I'm gonna draw a circle. I hope you can see this circle. Maybe I should draw a little more. Now I have a circle here. Right? You're a woman. It's you as a woman. You as an example. I hope y'all don't mind. You as an example. Now, when you have a husband, the two is exactly in the middle, but when you have a husband, okay, the two become, if you move that line out the way, get back one. Right? Let's see what I put the side dude in there. Look at the circle. Now you had a bigger portion when nothing was in the middle. Okay. Now let's put somebody else in there. Let's put another one in. You see each individual side. See how you dividing yourself? Now this woman had 5 husbands. 5 husbands. He say, "No, you got 6." Yeshua say, "No, you got 6." He say, "The one you living with now is not your husband." You know what I'm saying? Because you're having relationships that aren't you have a relationship with that have no covenant. You're in a non-covenant situation. You understand what I'm saying? You know, marriage is of covenant. You understand what I'm saying? But you see how little of a portion each time you put a man in that circle, you draw a line. This woman had 5. You understand what I'm saying? And then he said, "No, you actually got 6." So she all shocked. I perceived that you were a prophet, but she had to tell her about this. Is a non-Israelite lady anyway, but he had to basically tell her, read her email like, "Hey, nah, you got another husband." Now, in all that time, Frank, because you know each husband is a soul tie. You need time out. And not being promiscuous, waiting on the next husband to come in, a boyfriend to come in. That's not purging yourself. That's not time out. To erase all this foolishness, you go straight to another boyfriend. Just add another line. But if you take the time, fast, ask the Most High to give your soul tie back to your part of your soul, your being, take a little time out, get yourself together, you can go back to being a whole person. If not, you're going to keep drawing lines. You understand what I'm saying? I hope somebody got that. I'm not the best of drawers, and that never was have. So, but, you know, you have to separate. You understand what I'm saying? And get ourselves together. Because we can't just give ourselves to anybody and be Kodesh or Kadosh. In a more modern way of saying the Hebrew. Okay, holy. Now, with that being said, we're going to go back. Where were we at? Corinthians. I went to Corinthians. we are the temple of the Creator. We can't be selling ourselves cheap. Now let's go to the verse I really wanted to start all this from. So we got to separate. In Psalms chapter 26, I think I'm going to start at verse 4. Now the songstress here says, I have not sat with vain persons. See? And let me go ahead and read it out. Neither will I go in with disassemblers. Secret people. You understand what I'm saying? People that do stuff on the slide on the cool. Disassemble. You know what I'm saying? Secret. That's basically what a disassembler is. Let's go ahead and get it. So we can pull it up.
Strong's H, 5956. A lamb.
Okay.
A lamb.
Secret. Veil from sight. You know, literally or figurative. Anyways, blind assembler hide secret things. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna say it a little bit different. Usually when this is done, it's because you're dealing with a person and you up to some slick stuff. You understand what I'm saying? To take somebody down or disassemble. You know, I'm gonna tell you this: as a person, a being, you can't tell everybody what you do, and you can't tell everybody what you're. It's not talking about that type of person, because you can't tell everybody your next move. You can't tell everybody you on vacation and going live in the vacation. You in Puerto Rico somewhere, because then they know you're not at home and they can come and steal your stuff. It's a reason why you wait till you get back and show that you had already went. You understand what I'm saying? You don't tell everybody that what the key to the moon is, or the key to the safe, or the combination to the safe. No, you don't do that. Only person know is you and that person. Now it's a certain place. You a couple or a married being. You understand what I'm saying? You a couple. It's nothing inside that circle. You have different circles. Then you have you and the husband and wife, and then you have the kids. That's another circle. That's a unit, a family unit. Nothing come between that. Then you have your relatives, mom, dad, and all that. You have your relatives. But mom and dad don't come before you and that person. Okay? You get what I'm saying? That is what it is. You know, you can't just be with vain people. You just can't sit with vain people. All they do is talk about all the deficiencies, the desires that they have. Some of them bold as hell. Man, you trying to be with that woman? Man, there's so many women out here, man. I got a different woman every night. I have a different woman every night. Well, I'm balling out here, man. These women love me. But you should be out here sewing your raw up. You know, you should be like James Earl Jones on Coming to America. I suppose you have sex with your baby. I know, I do. You know what I'm saying? Sow your raw oats. You know what I'm saying? Remember James Earl Jones on Coming to America? You know, I see you have sex with your baby. You know what I'm saying? He out there, he's king. He out here with I'm not saying you're better than nobody, but I'm just saying you in position as a king. You can't be putting yourself out there with the peasant, other than trying to bring the peasant to a better place. Not all that foolishness like that. That's all they want to talk about. Boy, you should be having you a good time out there, boy. Boy, you gonna get this life again, man. You ought to be having fun. All talking that vain stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Man, you can't be around that type of conversation. Sister, you can't be around that conversation. I had me, Tyrone, he took me here, and I got this guy to do my hair. You know what I'm saying? You putting all that mileage in that circle, putting another line in that circle. Tyrone, Leroy, Anthony, and it's little and little of you, and then you wonder why you can't keep your mind. Huh? Can't keep your mind. We're going to do this one more time for the remix, baby. We're going to do this one more time. We're going to do it with a whole nother cup. And me and you out here running so much, and then got yourself between, you trying to do the whole herd and stuff, and then when you get in your 50s, you know, someone had a nerve to ask me, you know, I take herbs and stuff. I ain't talking about no weed, dog. Don't nobody talking about no weed now. I'm talking about like Like I'll take ginseng. I take That's why I'm a Dr. Sabi dude. Period. I'm talking about like herbal as in like plants. I ain't talking about nothing you smoke. I ain't talking about nothing get high, nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like ashwagandha and things of that nature, like plants that help with your mind, satisfy your mind, things of nature, because the Most High say that the herbs are for the healing of the nation, not the smoking kind. Not the smoking kind, all right? Not no getting high, something to take over my mind. I be in full mind. You understand what I'm saying? You eat herbs when you go out to your garden. You understand what I'm saying? I want to make that clear, because somebody be done took your boy Jeremiah out of turn. I know some of y'all eat cabbage. Some of y'all eat cucumbers or cabbage or greens, however you want. You understand what I'm saying? You're doing the same thing, okay? Now, you got this circle. Women, Tyrone, and Jake, Aloysius. Look at that circle. Look how at least you are being in yourself, how everybody's sharing in that. And now, you understand what I'm saying? You got to put that high mileage oil in there. You understand? You can't put regular oil in there, regular synthetic. And then some of them I've been watched so many times with paternity court, these women in there 5-6 times. Let me tell you, that's more than the 6. Like, okay, now we gotta put Bartholomew in there. We gotta put Otis in there. And Maceo in there. I like the 79. Well, look at that circle. You wonder why you can't keep your mind. You understand what I'm saying? Your mind is everywhere. These people are sharing you your soul. Your soul tie. Because when you're having sex, you're letting this man in his soul and they have ties to you. Okay? Men, you can't be going to them type of women. And women, this dude out here feeding the whole flock. Like Richard Pryor was on Which Way Is Up, and he was the preacher and he was knocking off all them women at church. And they chased him and he got ran over by that steamroller. It can't be Richard in that situation. I'm gonna ask the Most High to help me, because I've been freelancing and free riding. Oh, I ain't even got to my good stuff yet. I'm just rolling. You dealing with something unscripted right by now. And it says, I hated the congregation of evildoers, and I will not sit with the wicked. These people at your job, they sit up there talking about doing evil upon a person and backbiting and all this old stuff. You need to get up and move yourself from the places. You don't need to be a part of that. But that leads to nothing good. You understand what I'm saying? You can't, you can't like that stuff. You can't get in there laughing too much with that stuff, because guess what? You're going to be a part of it. He say he hate the congregation of the evildoers. He not even for the beat, but y'all ain't for to put that up with me. I'm going to quietly ease on out of there. Oh, let me go to the restroom. All right, y'all tripping, man. Go to the restroom. Boom, get yourself up out of that situation. You understand what I'm saying? We got to do better. We got to separate ourselves. You seen the word holy? How you going to be holy and you ain't separate? That's like the tell you like my boy David Ruffin, when David Ruffin went to temptation, man. And that boy David Ruffin, boy, I can't do nothing but laugh. I've been on that tip all week about that David Ruffin, man. That boy said, I'm the one selling them records. Ain't nobody come see you, Otis. Oh, man. They best hits was with David Ruffin. I like the other one. Don't get me wrong. Papa's the Rolling Stones. Some of the other ones good. But to me, when you say temptation, David Ruffin was there, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, y'all stupid. When he crushed that thing, he went up there and told him. They told me he wasn't in the group no more. That David Ruffin was up there. Yeah. David Ruffin and the Temptation. I kind of like how that sounds. Oh boy, he bugged me out. Anybody come see you, Otis? Oh man, but anyway, back to it. You know, you cannot be in the congregation of the evildoers. You can't be in that clique. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get some more examples. Let's get some more examples of misunderstanding. We're gonna go to Psalms 119, which is one of my favorite songs. And we'll go back to the 63rd verse. Yeah, I'm gonna pause real quick after this and bring the old dog having a good old time out there. You know what I'm saying? Starting to get a little bit dark. Okay, it says, I am a companion of them that fear thee. That's how we should be. A companion of them that fear thee. We want to make all our friends harm. Evil communication corrupts good manners. You can't be around them 24/7. Even though you have the right to not do it, but at the same time, why don't you want to hear that programming all day? You should have Tyrone. You should have what's called? You should have Theotis. You should have, have you a good time, girl. But see, the mess of it, and when you look at that person really not happy because guess what? That person can't. And then when you talk to them, they can't even keep their mind fixed on something. They pull 6 different ways. You understand what I'm saying? You got yours. You think, what is wrong with her? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, ladies? I know y'all can verify it. Wasn't made for all that like that. You know, and the funny thing about it, you fellas, I know I'm getting off script. I know, but I heard in my spirit, make it plain. Man, let me tell you something, fellas. Deal with you. I ain't think I'm talking about female. Fellas, you got there and work that 9 to 5, you go get that bag, you do what you have to do, you support your family. You got them guns in the house for somebody to break in, you the protector of that family. You're going to be front and center. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to make sure everybody eat. You're going to make sure that everybody is taken care of and loved. You doing your job as a man. Guess what? You ain't have no problem out no wife if you want your wife to I ain't saying being the literal Beyonce, but if you wanted her to wear a wig that looked like Beyonce, she would do it. I guarantee if you sent some roses or edible arrangement to her job and just say that I love you. You understand what I'm saying? You do things that you don't have to do, but you do things to show her special. You understand what I'm saying? And look at here, girl. I got a wig for you to put on. I want you to be Tina Turner. I'm just throwing names out there. There's nothing special. I want you to be Tina Turner. I went and got you the cat. What is that? I'm trying to think. Cheetah skin, outfit. I know your size because I went and got you some lingerie. I want you to have a cheetah skin lingerie. And I got the Tina Turner wig, and I want you to rock it tonight. You know what I'm saying? Put it with the little cord that I'm just throwing something off the dome. You know what I'm saying? That you with the edible arrangement that you sent to her job. Trust me, she don't mind doing it. If you that type of man, she don't mind doing it. So you don't have to have no side chick to be Tina Turner for you and mess up your happy home over some boo that you could have had at the house. Because if you doing your job and you making that woman feel safe and there's groceries in the house and you, every now and then, hey man, go ahead and take this, get you some shoes or something. You know what I'm saying? I love you, girl. Put your arm around her. Guess what? She don't mind being a top performer, whatever you think you need to do. It ain't in the other lane, fellas. And then you ain't do nothing but grind your stuff into a pop. You understand? Your pencil, just kept a pencil and a pencil sharp and keep on. That stuff gonna get shorter and shorter. You gonna have a nub. You can be down to that little aluminum part with the eraser. Don't do yourself like that. I'm telling you. School. Everybody call me school. I'm an elder now. You grades coming in and things like that. So they calling me elder. You know what I'm saying? School. A lot of people, the youngsters call me school. I go to barbershop. They go to school right there. You know, man, they go to school. You know, but hey, it's good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you this. And I'm not bragging on myself. I'm in a real good situation, physically, mentally, and spiritually. You understand what I'm saying? And I tell you what, I be darned if I let a woman take the king down. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, back on the subject. I hope that I said something to somebody. Because I talked about women enough in that circle. So we evil. We evil Steven, like they say. Like on Shaft. Evil Steven. So, you know, we gonna get to this law. I mean, not to this law, to this song. And I'm gonna read it again. It says, I am a companion of them that fear thee, and of them that have kept thy precepts. See, you can't be with these people that, many people talk a good game. Oh, I love the Creator. Oh, I love God. And I love me some Jesus. But you don't want to keep the dietary law that Jesus kept. You understand what I'm saying? Eat more pork than a pig. All them scrimps. All them, I know how to say shrimp. I'm just putting it out there with black people. Shrimp, all that catfish, crawfish. You understand what I'm saying? These bottom dwellers. I tell you what, I work in the waste industry. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, let me tell you something. Look at them crawfish when they sitting out in the sun, how fast they full of maggots. But they on the earth, they sitting there, they full of maggots. That's going in your body. Your body is 98.5 degrees. So at 98 degrees, you cooking them crawfish when you sitting up there. And them worms on the inside of you. You think I'm lying? Get you some wormwood tablets, black walnut. It's different ones you can get. Just do your research and take them and see won't they come out in your poop. You understand what I'm saying? Because you full of worms and thinking that you good. That's why the Most High didn't want you to be dealing with it. You understand what I'm saying? You're a king and a queen. You don't have no business eating the slop. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High has put you up here. But we want to always live down here because we want to please and be like it. That's our problem. We are kings and queens of the Creator. Period. Royalty. And when you in some situations and they being real like a serf, guess what? You need to step back or nah, I ain't gonna be found doing certain things. I done set the mic down for a minute, boy. I ain't gonna be found doing certain things. Let me get back over here. I hope y'all hear me. I ain't gonna be found, but I believe I'm speaking loud enough. I ain't gonna be found doing certain things. You feel me? You know, that's just like this. It ain't no, look, I don't got nothing against Dallas. They're a Texas team. But you ain't gonna find me with no Dallas Cowboy hat on or shirt on. Now, I remember the day Roger Staubach and Herschel, Roger Staubach and some of the old, we're gonna say the old era of the Cowboys. I liked it, that one. I don't have no problem with him. I don't have no problem with him now. I think Dak Prescott is a good guy. But it's not my team. I think y'all can look behind me and know I'm a Texan. You understand what I'm saying? Or old Oilers. That's the only thing up in my man cave. Now I got some old Oilers stuff. And a lot of times y'all see me, I have an Oiler hat on, old Oiler hat, and all kind of colors and different things. Or you'll see me in a Texas hat if it ain't them strolls. You understand what I'm saying? If it ain't them strolls. You know, thanks for that world champion ring. Birthday was beautiful. One of the Astro World Series ring that I got. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you. I got one for this year on the way. That was 2017 one. But I'm gonna support those H-Town teams. Now I do like some other little side team, but they ain't in the man cave. You know what I'm saying? I like the Raiders. I'll tell you, I like the Raiders. I like Philly a little bit, but they not gonna be my team. My team is the Texans. So you're not gonna find me wearing that. And I remember we was in this store, and I had a coworker. I was standing behind me, like the backdraft to the picture was some Cowboy stuff, some Dallas Cowboy stuff. It was like a whole lot of Cowboy stuff. And I seen him getting out his phone. It's just something in my spirit knew. I seen him getting out his phone. He trying to take that with me in the backdrop. And the Most High let me know. I got on from over there. He said, boy, I was going to get you. I said, I know, I felt it. But man, most thankful for the Most High, because guess what? I didn't want to be on that you're not going to catch me. Now, if the Texans not in it and the Dallas Cowboys get in it, I'm going to still root for them because they're a Texas team. I want you to understand that. But if they both playing, it's going to be the Texans. But I just don't wear stuff with Dallas. I like the Mavericks. Don't get me wrong. I'll wear the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't do Dallas. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want to see them lose neither. You get what I'm saying? I'm not one of them type. But you got to know what side you on. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be with them that are like you. You can't be with them and you know, you want to be with people that serve the Creator, because guess what? Every day, some days we human. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. We want to go to our corner side a little bit. They the one, no, you don't want to do that, brother. Think about it, brother. God said such. I'm here because I'm telling you because I love you. You understand what I'm saying? You want that type of situation. Be with them type of people. You know what I'm saying? That's where you want to be at with it. You ain't really supposed to even be keeping the company with these people. And okay, let me go get my dog. Before I read this verse, I'm gonna pause it and pull up the verse. That's where I know I'm gonna start at. I'm gonna pause to be right back. Hey, I'm back. Now, where I was going to was 2 John in the New Testament 1:6. It says, "For this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment which ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in." We should be walking in this. Like the previous verse said, you know, you should be keeping the company. Psalms 119-63 say you should be keeping company that are people that are in commandments. And it says 7, "For many deceivers are in the world, acting like they your people, acting like they got your best interest, who confess that Jesus Christ, or confess Yeshua HaMashiach, is come in the flesh, that is a deceiver and an antichrist." Okay, we're going to read now. "So, whosoever transgresseth or abideth not in the doctrine of Yahushua, have not Elohim," have not God. He have abided in the doctrine. He that abided in the doctrine of Christ, he both the Father and the Son. So, you know, you want to follow the example that Hamashiach done. He didn't eat no pork. He didn't eat no. He kept Passover. He kept feast, all the feasts. You should be doing. You should be keeping Shabbat. He kept it. The Bible say, "Mark the perfect man. If there come any unto you that is not of this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed." Now this is from Yehukanan or John. "For he that biddeth him Godspeed is a partaker of his evil deeds." I rest my case. You ain't supposed to be with any and everybody. You can't let everybody touch you. The Bible says, "Lay hands on no man." What? Suddenly. It is what it is. You don't even wish Godspeed. Don't let them into your house. 'Cause people don't know what spirit you let in your house. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about the temple too. Because many people say that they love Yahushua. Many people, y'all see me pull this up many a day. This verse many a day. Everybody say that they love Yeshua. Oh, Jesus. Everybody say that they down with Jesus. Everybody say they down. Now, everyone, Matthew 7:21. Now, everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. But he that doeth the will of my Father that which is in heaven. Many shall say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? Okay. They got somewhat of a relationship. And in thy name cast out devils. And in thy name done many wonderful works. But I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. See, you can't be holy and have unholy things around you and just living in that. I'm showing you example after example. If it ain't teaching them or bringing them to the holiness, or if they're a family member, they're still gonna be your family. You just gotta tread lightly. You understand what I'm saying? But always let them know about the Creator. Romans 16:17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Avoid them. See, when they having them discussions at work, bad mouthing, talking about somebody and stuff like that, find a way out. I mean, I just gave you an example. I gotta go to the bathroom. Well, I gotta go take this paperwork. Whatever. For they that are such serve not our Lord Hamashiach Yahushua, or it says here, Lord Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? But out of their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches, deceive the hearts of the simple. You see, they know how to, sound good to people, and they know how to come off a certain type of way, but in the end, they got a whole lot of stuff projected in their mind to take down somebody. They'll speak good of you, make you think that they like you, say you anything you wanna hear. And sell you a dream, like they say. And inside, they hate your guts. They don't even like you for the gift that you have of the Creator. And it's a shame they gotta go in groups just to handle one of you. You notice when they come against you, it's multiple people, that they don't try to do it one-on-one. You notice that? Do you notice that? And they'll talk good of you. They take them from their own belly. It says, for your obedience is come abroad unto all men. I am glad, therefore, on your behalf, and yet I would have you wise unto that which is good and simple concerning evil. You know what I'm saying? We got to be on the mind for that. 1 Corinthians, we still dealing with it. We gonna start breaking it down. It's just something that I put together for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope that this and it's still on the subject. The Most High let me have this pretty quick. Didn't take much studying. It came quick, these verses. Okay, now this is 1 Corinthians. Now this is talking about immorality right here. And it says, it is reported commonly that there is fornication among you. And this is talking about not spiritual here. This is mostly physical fornication in this instance. It says, it is reported commonly that there is fornication among you, and such fornication as it is not so much as named among the Gentiles that one should have his father's wife. You cannot have your father's wife according to the law. And ye are puffed up, and ye have not rather mourned that he that hath done this deed might be taken away from among you. For verily I am absent with the body but present in spirit. Have I judged already as though I were present concerning him that has done this deed. Now, somebody had a strange, I don't know why you want your moms, your stepmama or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not permissible in the Bible. So this incident happened. So Paul was telling them, look, hey man, don't y'all still with fellowship, but it ruined this person's walk. You have to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You got to do it in, it's a certain way. You got to let them down easy, like they say. He was a little bold right here because he was like, hey man, y'all need to get up off this person because they, I'm trying to finish out for the Sabbath out because I want to pray the Sabbath out. Okay, I'm going to jump down to 5. To deliver such as one unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh, that the spirit might be saved in the day of the Lord Jesus. Knowing this your glorifying is not good. Ye know that a little leaven spoiled the whole lump. He was talking about the feast here. During the feast. Was sincerity and true, but we're going to jump down. Okay, now, I'm going to jump to 10. Yet not altogether with the fornicators of this world. Now he's talking spiritual, the fornicators. Let's get this word fornicators. Let's go ahead and deal with that word since we see it.
Strong's G 4205. Parnas. Parnas.
So the word is parnas there. Now, some people think they got to do. Well, let's see. Let's see. A man that prostitutes his body to another's lust for hire. You understand what I'm saying? A man. Okay, that's fornication. Another example. A male prostitute. There's 3 of them here. So far, they're all men. Okay? Now, I know Reverend Goodo taught you something different. But I'm teaching you from the Greek, from the scrolls on how it was intended from the author. We can forget Reverend Goodo and all them. They don't know nothing. They just still telling you that you can eat what you want. They still telling you that you ain't got to keep the Most High's law. Let's look at the third definition. Bible uses. A man who indulges in unlawful sexual intercourse. A fornicant. Okay, unlawful. Okay, now, what's unlawful? You can't, be with an animal. You can't date your uncle's wife, your aunt, or your mother. That's unlawful intercourse. You understand what I'm saying? Those are all the definitions for fornicator in this verse. Male prostitute. And it says whoremonger. Whoremonger is just a person collect women, and they don't have any type of covenant or nothing. You just go into them. Prostitute. You just prostitute. You know what I'm saying? Now, it says, yet not altogether with the fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or the extortioners, or the idolaters, for they must ye needs go out into the world. But now I have written unto you not to keep company, if any man that is called a brother be a fornicator. Now, you know what the word fornication is now, right? But what the church, you see how you have to go and look. The Bible says study. The Bible says study word for word. And I'm gonna end this on this verse right here, or maybe one more, because Sabbath going out. Covenants and idolatry, or covenants, or an idolater, or a riler, or a drunkard, or any extortioner, which such anyone not to eat. So don't even eat with them or anything like that. I'm going to jump down to 13. But them that are without God, judge it, therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person. So you cannot be dealing. You understand what I'm saying? Man, I'm trying to get the Galatians. So we see in these letters, Shaul is making it plain. Or Paul. Some of y'all know it's Paul. Galatians 1, 8 through 9. I marvel that ye are soon removed from him that called you into grace and of Christ and unto the gospel, which is not another, but let's get to the gist of the matter. Eight, 9. Oh, it's 8, 9 I want. It's just basically saying here, if somebody teaching anything that's not doctrinally sound, be accursed of him. You know, in other words, don't even be around. I'm trying to get this thing almost, because I really want to pray out the Sabbath. 2 Timothy 3. Five and 6. For having this is man, this is a whole list, and I probably need to start with 2. But under y'all, we can read it. Second Timothy 2, 3, and 1. It said, difficult times to come. This now also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. Ain't they doing that? Covetousness. I want what he got. Boasters. Man, they can't do that without me. Proud. I'm David Ruffin. That boy said, they didn't come to see you. They come to me. I'm the one selling the records. Ain't nobody wants you, Otis. Nobody come to see you, Otis. You know what I'm saying? Proud. Blasphemers. They'll sit there and tell you can eat what you want. You can just do what you want, you know. Disobedient to parents. Unthankful. Unholy. Unholy. We ain't going to save our temple. Most High had, you know what? I never beat that one enough. Without natural affection. Truce breakers. False accusers. Incontinent. Fierce. Despisers of those that are good. Traitors. Heady. High-minded. Lovers of pleasures. I'm going to do this a separate. I'm going to do this one a separate. The Most High say the same by itself. This will be a separate teaching of this right here. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. I know the Most High said that, but I'm in my flesh right now. I got to have mine. You know, having a form of godliness, somewhat looking holy, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. You know what? They come in here, some of these reverends tell y'all women out there all kind of stuff. It ain't biblical. It ain't, you know what? They look for people that don't know better on this word, and they pray on it. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High is not going to accept anything. You understand what I'm saying? Man, you go out there and work, and you go out there and do what you got to do. You go out there and make a way. The Most High will give you a wife and give you the one that you always wanted, instead of a situation where you was just, you was getting by with some of them girlfriends or whatever. You'll have the one. And guess what? You can lead a family. You understand what I'm saying? Women, you can't be that dating Tyrone, Maceo, Theotis, Bartholomew. You understand what I'm saying? You can't date all these men. Aloysius. You know what I'm saying? You can't date all these men and be whole. I hope everybody got something out of it. You have to separate yourself. It's not that you better than nobody. You just can't allow yourself to. You got to view yourself as a king and a queen of the Most High. That you're royalty. Royalty not walking around there doing what everybody else doing. You understand what I'm saying? Doing what everybody else doing. Royalty is saying, you know what, Satan, that is a lie. You know when Satan come at you and try to make you feel like you did, no, that is a lie. I'm a child of the King. You understand what I'm saying? Bani Israel, son of Israel, in English or Hebrew. Bani Israel. Okay? Nah, I ain't that. I'm a son of the Most High, and you got me messed up. And nah, I ain't gonna fall for that, because in reality, what the scriptures say, that the heel is gonna bruise your head. So you already defeated. I don't care how it look right now. You are a liar and a snaggletooth person. The truth ain't in you. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta know how to stand up to it and put him in his place. I don't care when he used several people to try to come through. You got to look at it. They so weak they got to click up to try to get you, but you got the Most High behind you, and Hamashiach, Yahushua, pleading your case on the side of it, because nobody is above the Creator. Hamashiach sits at the right hand. He is not the Father. He's the Son of the Father, and what the Scripture says, He makes what's the legal term? He makes it's in the pause right now. He's like counsel for you. You understand what I'm saying? I can't think of that word he used. He's like counsel for you. He pleads your case to the Father. He's sitting at the right hand. You understand what I'm saying? An advocate. That's what it is. Thank you. Jumped in my spirit. Advocate to the Father on your behalf. And it goes not unseen. And if they don't check themselves when grace run out, they're going to wreck themselves. I want y'all to have a best, blessed, and beautiful day. Know who you are in the Creator. Hold yourself as such. You know what? Like I said, get your being back. I don't care if you're a man or woman. Get your being back. Get the things, the necessary you back. You understand what I'm saying? That the devil stole. I don't care if a person got it, till the devil got it. Go back and get it. Shabbat shalom. It's yours. And it don't need to be somebody else's. The Most High say, keep it going. Don't need to be somebody else's. You know what? Some of y'all waiting for a moment, been waiting your whole life. Been waiting your whole life. And you're almost at the crest of the devil would love for you to trip and fall and hit your teeth, knock your teeth clean out. I'm going to tell you, when you feel yourself stumble, you better put your hand down and push yourself back up to keep from losing your feet. You understand what I'm saying? It's time to stop saying we're a part of this nation. We going to keep the commandment, or we want better. and start doing it. Start but really believing it. Be living it. That's why we get believed, be lived, living it at the end of the day. Y'all stand on y'all feet, and if you got to get took out with your hand on your trigger. Make them knock you off your feet, but you're going to blast to the end. You know what I'm saying? Shabbat shalom. I'm about to get on fire. Shabbat shalom.